Just doing a quick video to show you how you can use fresh salt water to turn really good quality sand collected at the top of the beach with hardly any crap in it, and through a few rinse processes end up with lovely clean sand that runs clear. 5 handfuls of sand transferring into the bucket. Let's give it the first pass of fresh salt water. Get your hand in there. Really good mix up. Time of 6 seconds. And that's just after 10 seconds. Look at all that orange froth and bubbles. Now let's drain off this first layer. Okay, so that's what we're left with after the first swill rinse. Let's top it up again. And again, give that a good old mix around. Fingers right in there. Give it a good old swirl around, mix both ways. Go back on this side. Plenty of movement there. Okay, that's had a good 30 seconds or so. Actually, probably more like 60 seconds. So let's drain this off. Drain the second swill off. Okay, third wash. And by the third wash, you should clearly be able to see the sand through the top layer of water, meaning it's pretty clean. So let's give this another go. Really good rinse. And you should feel the sand becoming harder and harder to work around as it gets finer and finer. So let's give that a mix around. Here we go. Let's finish off the last part of the sand cleaning process now. Okay, here we go. Let's drain off the third load. You can already see how much clearer the water is. This might take 4 passes actually, because there's quite a bit more sand in there. But you can clearly see now, that's after 3. I might do one more. Yeah, I think I'll do one. That's the 4th, and that's the last of my fresh salt water. So I've got to go down the beach later, but here we go. Let's give this a real good rinse one more time. And some of you may ask why I'm using loads of fresh water to clean my clean my sand from the beach. Well, my sand is live, and there'll be live organisms in it, and I just run fresh water through it, tap water, just wash out all of the lovely goodness of the sand. So just leaving the rest of the salt water for this. Okay, that's a really good mix up. So last rinse. Here we go. Oh, I can go with that. So it's running clear. What I like to do in the very last part is just really tilt my bucket over as steep an angle as you can, and you can see just how much water still needs to come out of that. So over the next 5-10 minutes I'll keep repeating this process until we end up with something like this, which is completely cleaned, completely dry, no water running from it at all. So this has been standing for about a minute, 2 minutes. So I'm just going to carefully drain this off. Obviously don't want to lose too much sand, but you can see how clear that is. Just let that come all the way down. And then put it back into position. And just repeat this process a few times. Okay. Second go. So life is all about learning. I think this bucket has just been the better bucket to use for this, because just leaving the bucket in its last position with this spout like that, quite a gradient up against another bucket. It's great. Saves you having to manually keep tipping it back, collecting it, untipping it. Yeah, so whereas before I just used this bucket. So I think I'll always use this bucket, build this bucket in the future. But that's basically it. And then you are left with lovely sand, but even there you can still see some moisture in there. So I'll give it another couple of goes.